What up, it's your boy Dvrth again with another video, and today we're here with Hunter x Hunter episode 90, actually. Last episode we had what I thought was going to be our final fight with Knuckle. Didn't exactly work out that way because Gon ended up losing. However, we showed a lot of adaptability with Gon. We saw a lot of Gon's strengths. In the same episode, we saw a lot of Killua's weaknesses and also what he needs to work on. All that being said, Bisky did give Killua the ultimatum of like, if he can't beat Shoot and like kind of get over this as fucked up as it sounds, if he can't really like get over this trauma or hypnosis, whichever one it is, and beat Shoot, he's got to get away from Gon. He can't see him anymore, and I for one kind of agree, because as we talked about last episode, it's not going to be very healthy for Gon kind of having that, I hate to say it, but negativity, not negativity, but like over analyzation around him. We're gonna see how that works out. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, all the other stuff. If you're just a lurker, I appreciate you too. If you have any requests, whether it be more Hunter x Hunter or something totally different, the best place to send that in is always my social media. Link's gonna be in the description below. We also have Patreon if you want to talk. Patreon if you want episodes early, and we have Discord if you want to talk more Hunter x Hunter. So with all that being said, let's get our headphones. Make sure they're on. Turned them off. Them bitches is on, and let's just get into it. In 3, 2, 1, go. Let me turn it down, because I already know this shit's about to blast my eardrums. Yeah, he was giving you a lot of like pointers and stuff. Cause he definitely could have just dirted us easily. He could have dirted Gon easily. It's just that he didn't want to, you know, squander that type of potential. Damn, that's tough. I feel bad for Killua. I give him that much. I do feel bad for him. I hope he can turn the shit down. Oh god. I do feel bad for Killua. Like, as we talked about in the last discussion, the way that Killua grew up was completely different from everybody else. So he doesn't. We can kind of give him a pass on, like, yeah, he doesn't really know how to go into things the way that a regular hunter would, because he's an assassin. Like, he's not gung ho about that stuff. You know, pile that up on like the whole smothering love thing that Illumi has with him. He he's not. It sounds crazy to say, but he's not fit to be a hunter. He has the potential for it, but he's not fit to be a hunter. Okay. Where we at? Where we at? Also, we haven't really seen Knuckles' actual like nin ability or skill, whatever you call it. We've just kind of seen him be a badass, but we haven't really seen him do some crazy shit. Okay. Just realized Shoot's entire fit looked like he just rolled out of bed, and only thing he did was his hair. Cause them braids is twisted the fuck up. He got them cornrows going crazy. All right. I do hope they can actually do. Oh, he's just fighting in the forest for real. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, fight me for real. Oh yeah, fight me for real. Right. You can't. You're not gonna be faster than him, so you might as well just be ready for the attack. Okay. Oh, ooh, that's a different aura. There it is. That's way smoother. That's good. Oh, he punched through that bitch. Ooh, give you that fucking hook. Ooh, but you good. But you good. Nice. Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? What is that? Hello? Who are you? Interest. What the fuck is this? What is this? Why? Oh my god, he's taxing his dumb ass. Is that his ability? What the fuck? Chapter 7 bankruptcy? What? Attacking APR is a waste of time. His name is APR. Or is he just saying attacking APR is okay? Doesn't even matter. This shit is crazy as. What the fuck? Oh, he's. Oh, he literally works like a fucking bank. Yeah, oh, this is literally just like a bank. He doesn't he has all the ore that he can give you. All the currency that he needs to give you, he has, but you're gonna pay it back and more. So it doesn't matter. This gotta be the most annoying Nin ability ever. This nigga about to start doing this nigga about to start doing math. Oh my fucking god. The limit to how much ore you're able to release at once. This nigga is literally a bank. What? Oh, this is grow. I said you had to grow up. This is a great way to grow up. Let me teach you about loans. Oh my god, this is sickening. Oh, I would hate him. I would hate him. I would hate him. I would dead. Oh, he's out of there. That he don't understand a damn thing is going on. No, he don't got that. Oh, he's so out of there. He's so out of there. It's too much. That's too much math. Hell, that's too much math for me, and I'm not even in the fight. Yeah, he out of there. Oh my god. Oh, what the fuck? You have got to have the most annoyingly complex nin ability in the entire fucking show. I'm sure there's other nin abilities that are way more complex or like just as complex, but yours has to be the most annoying. That is so fucking annoying. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro. What? You beat him already. I wasn't expecting this kind of attack. All right, so if I was going dealing with this in a gone way, I would just take out more loans. Oh god. Oh my god. Really? Jesus Christ, bro. This man hit this man hit you with adulthood. Oh my fucking god. You are you are annoying. I say that wholeheartedly. You are annoying. Oh my fucking god. Bro. What the fuck? Right, like that's the next question. What happens when you go bankrupt? Oh my fucking god. The fuck? What an annoying nin ability. I hope shoots isn't as bad as yeah, that's why he was just using straight hands. All right, let's get it. Guess we better start using straight hands though. Fuck it. Don't use hand. Fuck. Fuck it. Don't use nin. Just straight hands. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but straight hands. Fuck you and your math. Fuck you and your math. Bro. Bro. Come on. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say for real. And who knows how much he's using up right here. Hmm, oh my god, this is fucking horrible. 1/2 inch. Jesus. Okay. So what are we doing here? What are we doing? Like what are we doing here? What are we doing? Please let this fight have less math in it. Look at them cornrows. You actually build up the fucking strength to do this, or are we? What are we doing? Like I said, please, just less math, bro. Just less math. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Just less math. And you're a great person for that, but I'm still beating your ass. Okay. So it's pretty much like I said before, he's not good at inspiring, but he is good at in a life or death fight. What the fuck is what? What the fuck is that? What is happening here? I'm starting to miss the math. What starting to wish that we would just go back to the math. What the fuck? What the fuck? All right. Also, you just carry them bitches in your pockets? Aren't those bitches like heavy as fuck? Like fuck you just running around with them and oh yeah, bro, I'm just strong as fuck like that. How do you wear them bitches without like your pants just falling down? Okay. Oh shit. Okay, right, he's fast. Yep. What the fuck? What the fuck? Right, you gotta fight back with you gotta fight back. Don't run away. Actually, oh, okay, actually jump into it. What the fuck was that? Your body won't. That's some deep rooted fucking Trump. Jesus fucking Christ. His body like literally won't move. Okay. What the fuck? He's still on the defensive. Also, what the fuck happened to your face? This shit's looking more and more like straight hypnosis. Like I like it's not even like yeah, it does seem like trauma, and I'm sorry if I like minimize Killua's trauma by saying that it's probably hypnosis, but it seems like hypnosis that symbolizes his trauma. The more because he's just straight up running, bro. Heavens to burn into. But how do you counteract it? Like even if it was hypnosis, right? How do you even counteract that? What do you do? I mean, would you have to physically just break it? That's quite literally the only way that anybody breaks hypnosis of any kind. Shit. What the fuck? Oh, he took out your peripheral. Fuck. What the fuck? What the fuck? Bro. Right, that's not good enough. Saving isn't good enough. Like you didn't handle the problem. Right. On God. On God. On God. You can't just be a bitch about it. You gotta handle it. You gotta handle it. That's you regardless of what it is, that's exactly what trauma is. Something that you just gotta handle. Good shit. Not at all. You've been dodging. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'm just you going dumb right now. Good shit. Good shit. Break it. Pussy. Fuck. Fuck. Don't do it. Okay. No, come on. No, 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 no. No, I knew it. Come on. Run. Come on. Bro, you just gotta break through, bro. I don't know what you gotta do, but like, come on. Oh my fucking god, bro. This shit is killing me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Fuck. Ah. The fucking king. I forgot. For a while, I actually forgot that the king was still being born. Bad. It's bad. It's so bad. So bad. It's so bad. I just, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Like I'm not even. I mean, I should be worried about the king, but I'm not even worried about the king right now. Like, how we got to get better. That's the whole reason why we're here. And how do we do that if Killua isn't like fighting, bro? Killua isn't fight. He's running away. This shit is stressful. I didn't expect that episode to be so like frustratingly stressful. Okay. No, I don't want to see the preview, bro. Okay, didn't expect that episode to be so. Right, you know. Okay, so first of all, with the not going with Knuckles' Nin ability, really cool. Not gonna lie, like it's cool, but it is one of the most annoyingly complex abilities that we've seen so far. I say annoyingly complex not because it's like, oh yeah, that ability sucks. It's more of like, that ability sucks. I would never want to go against it. Now, as frustrating as that ability is, it does seem like one of those abilities where as soon as you figure out the trick, like it's a lot like a bank, like in a lot of ways, right? It's a lot like a bank in a lot of ways, because like, yes, it is like, it's loaning you out aura. It's loaning you out the currency, right? And it can loan out as much as it needs to, because it's going to get that back in damn near in perpetuity, right? So it doesn't really matter how much it loans you out, because it's going it's going to get it back, right? And it, you know, and if it doesn't, you know, if you're not out here paying the full amount, basically, and even if you try to pay the full amount, it's hard to do that because the full amount continues to change and the interest and all that. I mean, I don't want to sit here and have a whole like discussion on how banks work, because I'm sure that a lot of people know how banks, loans, and other stuff work. What I will say is that we talked a lot about growing up, and this is a crash course on growing up, teaching you about how money works, not just how money works, but how how currency can be manipulated. Currency in this episode or this show being the aura, or the nin or whatever that you have, which is cool because in a way it is the exact thing that would just, you would think would just create straight up dirt gone, because he's not very good with math. Two, he's not a very analytical fighter. He's very like, my battle sense is just really good, right? Which Knuckle is kind of, he seemed like the same way. The curveball was that Knuckle is actually pretty damn smart. And that's not to say Gon isn't smart, it's just that Knuckle has a nin ability that is some is analytical to the point in that analytical to the point of being able to trip up Gon. Now the thing with that is that when it comes to Gon, the best way to get out of situations like this is just to break everything. When it comes to banks in general, the best way to pay off a bank is just having a fuck ton of money. Like, it's yes, that's the simplest way, and yes, there's other ways to do it, you know, planning, financing, and you know, all the other stuff. But as I was saying during the episode, if I were gone and I was going to handle this the way Gon would handle this, it is simply just to break it all. As I said, the best way to break the system of like bank loans and debt is to simply just have a lot of money. People usually don't pay off debt unless they win the lottery or meet somebody who is going to pay. Like, people don't pay off debt unless they get a large sum of money that helps them pay off that debt. People don't usually pay off debt if not at all, pay off debt by simply being diligent and yes, yes. Could they? Yes. Does it have like in a situation like this, connected or mirrored to the real world? Does it happen all too much? Not really. Like I said, people usually do it by gaining a large sum of that currency. So it wouldn't escape me. It wouldn't surprise me if that was Gon's way of solving this situation, gaining a large sum of that currency and simply breaking the system with it. Now, granted, the frustrating part about this ability is that the more he uses that, that attack or his attack, or the more he uses his own currency, the more he is going to be in trouble. Um, so it that's kind of like the monkey wrench in the plan of like, yeah, just break everything, because the only way you can break everything is by using the currency that you've been loaned, and that's not really gonna work when that is exactly what makes your interest go up. That, and I'm not a financial guru, so I wouldn't be able to really know how to like game the system, and be like, okay, so what you gotta do going is like put all your, I couldn't do that. There's some things I'm just not smart enough to know, though this is one of them. However, like I said, what I would do is just find a way to break it all. Like, just completely one up the system that you've been caught in. Outside of that really cool and unique ability, I was about to call it a stand, but really cool and unique ability. It's one of those abilities that kind of make you think, oh man, this could really be anything. Like, in people's abilities really could be anything. It can really manifest into anything. So it would be interesting to see what kind of abilities other people would have, seeing how crazy creative this one specifically is. I think that's one of the things that really makes shows like this interesting, is people having abilities like this, it working within the story and in the world, and being excited as a viewer to see where if this person is cool, I wonder how cool the next person is going to be, kind of thing like that. So yeah, Gon's gonna have a hard time with him. That doesn't mean I don't think he can win. I think Gon, actually, I'm almost 100% sure Gon is going to pull this one off. Now, granted, you could say, yeah, well, he's the main character. Of course, he could pull it off. I threw that out at the beginning of this, like that thought process. I threw that out at the beginning of this arc. That you can't just be like, oh, he's the main character, of course he has to win. He can definitely take losses, because the idea of this show is, at least right now, is Gon having to grow up a little bit. So he can definitely take losses and still incur some gain from it. So he could lose. I just don't think he will. Now with Killua, as we talked about last episode, he is really stuck, right? And he's in a bad situation because of his brother's teaching and his brother's training, that smothering love. He is not able to actually fight. He is hardwired to run away if he can't win. And then on paper, as we talked about last episode, on paper, Killua shouldn't win. Therefore, he should run away. That's on paper, though. Now, like I was saying during the episode, I would hate to minimize Killua's trauma by saying, well, he's just he's just hypnotized. That's what I mean. It seems like he's hypnotized. And at the moment of recording this, I am absolutely 100%. I am going out on a limb, and I usually don't go out. I usually don't like completely back my theories because I don't think they're right. But I am going out on a limb and completely saying that, yeah, he is hypnotized. Now, here's what I will say about this. You know, if I'm wrong and I look stupid and look like a dickhead for minimizing his trauma by saying, yeah, it's just because he's hypnotized, man. You know, sorry. I am so sorry about that. Here's what I will say. Whether he is or whether he isn't, I think it both goes hand in hand. I think that it doesn't matter whether he is or isn't, because it is basically the same thing. And if it isn't, it is, or like if you don't see it as the same thing, it is basically mirroring or showing you what it is like to have that type of trauma, because that is exactly what it is like to feel. Because when you have that kind of familial trauma, it does seem like you were hypnotized to make certain decisions. You can, for me personally, and I'm sure other people that have been through certain kinds of trauma, no matter what it is, and for like stories of people having certain kinds of trauma that I've read and heard about and stuff like that, this is exactly how it works. Is that you try to do something, and just like that, whoever hardwired you like that, unfortunately, kind of creeps into your mind and says, you won't be doing that. What you will do is this, though. And regardless of whether it is good or bad, you immediately do it. Because it keeps you safe within your own mind. It makes it to where you where you can give up where I don't want to say it gives up responsibility. I will say that it just makes you feel safe whether you are or not. It doesn't better you, but it makes you feel safe. It's the same thing with Killua, where he dodged because his trauma, his brother's hypnosis or trauma, whatever it is, told him to dodge. And it was correct. Yes, dodge. That was correct. Did that make Killua better? No. Did it put him in a more advantageous spot? No. Did it save him from being hit? Yes. But that doesn't mean that it was a good thing to do. Neither does it mean that it was his decision. And I think that is the biggest problem there, is that it was not his decision. What should be going on, and this is why I really liked about the whole thing that we're going through with Killua right now, is that how you deal with trauma, and I don't want to be like, fuck it, whatever, who cares. How you deal with trauma is a lot about yourself. Unfortunately, sometimes you will not have somebody there to help you through it. Sometimes you will, as Killua has gone, and he has that kind of motivation to do better, right? But when it all comes down to it, it has a lot to do with how you handle it yourself. Specifically in this situation in the show, Killua literally has to do it himself. Like, as I said, no matter if it is just literal trauma or it's him being hypnotized, he has to get through it himself. So whenever he's like, okay, I'm on the defense, and he finally decides, you know what, I'm just going to start running at him and get on the offense. Yes, that completely goes against everything that his brother in his head is telling him to do. But it is exactly how he has to break free of the shackles of that smothering love that is keeping him in his little cage. It keeps him sealed off and closed up. He can't get any better if he's not moving forward. So when he starts getting on the offensive, that's when he's doing better for himself. He's breaking free. He's becoming a better hunter, fighter, whatever. The thing is that at some point he doesn't, he stops, right? And it makes sense because, as I said, but it makes sense because that type of stuff is hard to get a hold of. That type of stuff is hard to it's not easily broken. It takes a lot of strength and resilience and just straight up like repetition to break it. You won't break it in the first try. My point being is that while it is probably hypnosis, the idea of these two growing up and that being the theme for at least this arc speaks a lot to what I would imagine other people going through this type of situation, that or any kind of trauma that you may have been going through while watching this show. Because yes, there are kids that don't just grow up by being like, I'm going to become a man now. Some people have really bad upbringings that hold them back. Killua is in the same camp. He has a bad upbringing that holds him back to being the best that he can be. It's as simple as that. So when it comes to a situation like this, he himself has to break free. It may sound very callous to say, but that is the main thing. Yes, you could have help, all this other stuff, like I said before, it's good to have that stuff, but it is up to you. You know what I'm saying? You have to break free from that, and that's how it is with Killua. He has to physically break free from that. However he can do it, I genuinely don't know. But he has to do it. He has to physically get out of that situation, get out of that mindset. Whether it is just Illumi having like some kind of Sharingan eye thing that he did on Killua when he was younger, whether it is just trauma that's from Killua's training and his upbringing, or whether, like we said in the last episode, whether he does have like one of those needles somewhere in his body, most likely his head if it is hypnosis, whether he does just have one of those needles in him and he needs to like just take it out. He has to do something physical in order to break free of it, break free of the mental shackles that are holding him back. That is the main thing. The main problem with Killua is it is his main mission at the moment. And if it takes the idea or the what's the word, the like I can't even think of the word, but if it takes the idea of not being able to be around Gon to help him break free of that, then that's what he will have to do, or that's what he'll have to use. But I know that it's not going to be easy. That's all I know, is that it's not going to be easy. But yeah, this is a really good way to show. I have to like applaud the story for showing it in this way, because it's a very serious, like, while it's a very serious thing, it's also, as far as the story goes, it's a very like real thing that could happen, as we've talked about at length about Killua's upbringing. So it makes sense. It's on the same kind of, it makes sense with the story, it makes sense with the theme of the story, all this other stuff. It just makes sense. It's a good thing to bring up. It's a good problem to have for your story, because it makes sense. That's basically what I'm trying to say. It just makes sense. So it's a really good really good plot point. I really do like what they're doing with Killua's character. It's just really it's smart writing. It's smart writing. Uh, but hopefully in this next episode, we can kind of resolve everything. Mostly because I want us to get better. I want Gon and Killua to get better. I want them to progress and actually do the growing up that they need to. But also from like a story standpoint, at some point we have to get back to NGL. At some point we have to like kind of get into the whole thing of the Chimera ants, because that is a serious matter. And I doubt that we would spend too much time on our little training arc. But we have a lot of episodes left. I actually checked yesterday. There's 140 something episodes, so we're not even close to like really closing this chapter of the anime. This could this could be there's a lot that could happen. So hopefully we kind of get back to the Chimera ants kind of rather quickly in whatever way that we could, because the king's about to be born, and that could be, well, that's problematic for the world actually. So yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in the next episode. So if you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, all the other stuff. If you're just a lurker, I appreciate you too. If you have any requests, whether it be more Hunter x Hunter or something totally different, the best place to send that in is always my social media. Link's going to be in the description below. If you want these episodes early, subscribe to my Patreon. And if you want to talk more Hunter x Hunter, you can join the Discord. So with all that being said, let me get my off button ready. There it is. You all stay amazing, stay safe, and take care of yourselves.